Hello everyone, welcome back to another edition of Indie Book Review. I am Quinn Buckland, and today I am reviewing Windfall by Barbara Avon. This is a time travel book, and I have been meaning to do this review all freaking week and just have not had the time. So let's get into this. Alright, and per usual, we're starting off with the plot, and it basically goes something like this. This guy's wife has cancer, like a really bad brain tumor, and he's slowly watching her deteriorate and die, and he's not handling it well. Understandably so. Like, let's be honest here. I don't think anybody's handling their spouse having an inoperable brain tumor in 1983 and being overjoyed over it. Let's be honest here. Anyway, he goes to this store. These people are making fun of women, their wives, and stuff like that, and they start picking at this guy, and naturally he doesn't go. He doesn't take that very well, and steals a lotto ticket that this guy put in the numbers for, and finds himself a few years into the past. And from there, he just kind of relives his life up until pretty much up until the point where the book ends. Um, yeah. As for a plot, I mean, it's kind of a basic time travel plot. It's actually even the time travel is not even really a big part of the plot. It's more of just the reliving of his life and falling in love and getting his wife to fall back in love with him, and it was kind of nice, to be honest. I'm gonna give plot a 5 out of 5. Like, it definitely kept my interest, and I really wanted to know where things were going from there. Characters. The characters are all actually really well written. They're just relatable. The only real nitpick that I have, and it is a nitpick, is John can be a little bit of an asshole a lot of the time. Like, he's not a terrible person by any means. He's definitely not the worst guy around. But yeah, the main character, he can be a bit of an ass, and not the good kind. So I'm gonna give characters a 4 out of 5. Like, I definitely enjoyed what I read, but I just have a problem with assholes. That's just kind of what it comes down to. The writing. The writing in this book is absolutely exquisite. Nothing more to say about that. The writing is just very well done. So yeah, writing is 5 out of 5. Imagination and research. This book has a fair amount of imagination to it, and it's got quite a bit of research in it as well. Like, there was at no point where I thought I saw, like, that there was anything overly anachronistic to the book itself. There was nothing there that pulled me out and made me go, yeah, just that. Was that really around? Like, it was just well done. A lot of good research and a lot of imagination and heart to it. It was good. And now we get to the ending. And if I'm being perfectly honest, I have absolutely no problem with it. Like, I'm not going to spoil anything, but I will say that the book ended in the only way that it could have possibly have ended and still have been a good ending. Like, it's a time travel story. There's 100,000 different endings that could have gone for it, but the way the book is and the way the story progresses, this is really the only way it could have ended. And there's a certain level of ambiguity toward the end as well as to what had just happened, and I love it. I eat that up. Can't praise that bit enough. So I am going to give the ending a 5 out of 5. Like, this book just nailed it. So, full disclosure, the book didn't really draw me in right at the start, but the more I was reading the character and getting into the story, the quicker I got into it, and the harder I felt it, the more that I came to enjoy the characters and actually care about them. Yeah, that's really all there is to that. All in all, I give Windfall a 9.5 out of 10. Like, it knocked it out of the park. It's short, like, it's a short book, and that's really the only thing that I kind of wish was different. I wish it was just a little bit bigger, but it the book is what it is, and it at the same time, I do kind of think that if the book was any bigger, for what it is, it might have ran the risk of dragging in places, and that just would not have been conducive to a good story. It might have drugged things out, and yeah. And on second thought, this book really does actually just do a good job of being what it is. So yeah, it's a 9.5 out of 10. It does a good job, and that's really all I got for you guys. Like the book is good. Pick it up. It's worth it. And I guess I know that I kind of really just sped through this, but really there's not a lot to say about this book without reading it. It would be kind of spoilery. And I mean, it's a time travel book. There's really not much I can really put toward it without spoiling things.